Hey, what's up everybody? This is Vin with Con Freaks and Geeks, and we're reviewing Atelier Sophie 2, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Dream. Atelier is Gust's long-running role-playing series. It's full of funny dialogue, beautiful visuals and music, and unique crafting and exploration. Sophie 2 is no exception, but how does it stand out compared to prior games? To put it simply, it combines the mysterious sub-series whimsy with the elaborate presentation and open field design of Atelier Ryza and Ryza 2. The result is an enchanting entry that any role-playing fan can enjoy. Let's dive in. Sophie is on a journey to become a licensed alchemist and help her teacher Plakta regain human form. However, they stumble upon a mysterious tree that whisks them away to another world, one powered by dreams. Sophie's new goal is to find her friend who has gone missing. She's assisted by several allies, some of whom seem strangely familiar and connected to her past. Atelier Sophie 2 follows the series' core flow. The party receives quests in town, seeks ingredients outside, battles monsters, and then synthesizes items back home. But Sophie 2 has plenty of substantial additions. You can choose between a core minimap or one that overlays the entire screen. The game instantly shifts from exploration to battles wherever the party is standing. Tapping right quickly leads to healing item access. You can double combat speed from the get-go. The character sub-stories are more clearly organized. There's a new weather changing mechanic that alters paths and unlocks new ingredients. And most importantly of all, the battles follow a tag team inspired format for a truly dynamic flow. These battles feature over-the-top twin attacks that are a joy to plan and see in action. All of these changes really bolster the sense of immersion and seamlessness as you're traversing the field. And speaking of the field, this is the luscious Atelier game to date, even more so than Ryza and Ryza 2. Sophie traverses lively town streets, verdant landscapes, and surreal spaces, all of which are full of detail. The lighting really accentuates the environments and characters in a vibrant way, and the character expressions and models bring the concept art to life more than ever before. Sophie 2 really leans into transporting players into new worlds. Not only will you wonder what's coming next, but the game provides plenty of surprises too. This is ultimately the pinnacle of the series' visual refinements over the past decade. And just like other recent titles by Gust, there's a photo mode that lets you capture scenes and tweak everything. And of course, Gust's sound team always knocks it out of the park. There are plenty of relaxing tunes with eclectic instrumentation and the intermittent high-octane rock track too. The game stands on its own without prior knowledge of other Atelier games. But just in case you want further context, Sophie 2 provides a movie summarizing the original game. But just like many other Atelier titles, the game revolves around carefree, silly interactions, just with a touch of mystique as Sophie solves mysteries in order to reach her goal. One minor quirk is that the game does have a lot of on-screen pings between all of the encyclopedia editions, unlocks, and help sections. This can get slightly overwhelming for series newcomers. However, the abundant tutorials are clearly written, and the game's user interface provides plenty of hints so that players won't get lost. Alchemy is the heart of Atelier, and Sophie 2's feels more fun than ever. The puzzle-like grid from earlier mysterious sub-series titles returns, but now you can synthesize with two separate characters, each with different specialties and unlock paths. Other characters can assist as you place items too. Having the whole party participate really shakes up the usual solo alchemist flow in a visually and mechanically fun way. Item recipes are unlocked via multiple trees, and you briskly unlock recipes just by fulfilling tasks naturally. But in case you're stuck, there are plenty of hints and paths to take. Some of these tasks are a bit off the wall, and sometimes you have to venture out into the field and hunt for ingredients that you may not actually have. Ultimately though, the game provides a meaningful and organic sense of progression. Atelier Sophie 2 is the pinnacle of the series' charming alchemy-based role-playing. It truly embodies the strengths of prior Atelier games while providing its own unique spin. If you are interested in whimsical surreal settings, this game will certainly captivate you. The over-the-top antics and twin attacks keep battles visually striking, and the pace of exploring and battling has never been more brisk. While the overall flow may be ever so slightly overwhelming if you haven't played an Atelier game before, the game does a solid job of presenting and explaining its mechanics. Sophie 2 adds a lot of interface and quality of life improvements that really amount to a seamless experience. This is a great place to jump in and experience the joys of alchemy, and we wholeheartedly recommend it for any enthusiast of stylized role-playing games. This has been Vin with Confreaks and Geeks. Please follow our social media channels for other great content. And as always, stay freaky geeky.